What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Astro Finesse. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie, back with another video for y'all. And in this video right here is if you have a Mars in Leo, and I'll pause for the cause. If you don't know what your Mars sign is, if you don't know too much about yourself when it comes to self-knowledge, self-love, self-discovery, self-awareness, if you don't understand that you have to know about yourself through astrology or numerology, don't worry, I got you. But there are a couple of videos. I'll put the link in the description. You're going to have to watch them first to become hip to knowledge of what I'm about to talk about in this video. But if you look at your birth chart or your natal chart, it's the same thing. And you realize you have a Mars in Leo. First of all, what's popping? I fuck with you on an even deeper level because we have the same Mars sign. But this video is for you. So without further ado, let's just get it popping, shall we? Now, before I start, you already know I'm going to give y'all a list of some celebrities so y'all can visually see what Mars and Leo people look like and act like in reality. And now to start, we got the queen herself. We got Beyonce, George Clooney, Amy Winehouse, Michael Jordan, James Franco, Cher, Serena Williams, Donald Glover, Kalani, Keisha Cole, and Frank Sinatra. All right, so boom, Mars and Leo. First of all, your Mars placement, Mars equals action. So in astrology, Mars placement tells you like how you like to go about when it comes to action, like what you like doing when it comes to action, like your drive in life, your passion, the way you like to have sex. For men, the Mars placement will tell you how you act like when you're in love. For women, the Mars placement will tell you what you're attracted to, what you're looking for in a partner. And the Venus, which ties in with Mars, the Venus for the men will tell you what you're looking for in a partner. And the Venus for the women will tell you what you're attracted to. I'm sorry, the Venus for the woman will tell you how you act like when you're in love, your love language, basically. So Mars and Leo people, first of all, Mars and Leo, like I said, I have this placement. So y'all knowing this, I'm going to try my hardest to not have a big head or have an egotistical head and talk about myself too much, because Mars and Leo people do love talking about ourselves a lot. We like talking about ourselves a lot. We have a very, very big head. And by big head, I mean that we are extremely prideful. And by extremely prideful, I'm just saying point blank, we love ourselves a lot. We look at ourselves like we are royalty kind of thing. So now, when you put the Leo energy, now we all know how Leos love to get attention. You hear that all the time, love to get attention. Are the center of attention, ruled by the lion, like the king of the jungle. They like to be leaders. They are very prideful, very protective and all that. So when you're going to take that energy, also ruled by the sun, so it shines wherever it goes. You're going to take that energy and put it into the placement of Mars, which is your action. And for me, I personally believe this is like a good ass placement to have. I'm not just saying that because I have it, but Mars likes being in fire signs because fire is all about action and passion and adrenaline, and Mars likes being in action. So having a Mars in Leo, when it comes to action, and I'll attest to this, it's 100% happens all the time. We get attention a lot. Like we get attention for the things that we do. And like Mars is what you do, your drive. Remember, Venus is what you're attracted to. And then Mars is like how you go about getting what you want. Venus is what you like. Mars is how you go about doing it. So when it comes to Mars in Leo, when it comes to going about doing something, when we're doing something, when we have like a drive or a passion for something, we automatically generate a lot of attention. And also, we also love and crave low key. I hate using this word crave, but I'm not going to lie. We like getting attention for the things that we do. Like whatever we're passionate about, whatever we like to create, because Leos is like the creative sign, very playful, very childish. So whatever we like to create, whatever we put like our artistic talents in, we like to get attention for that. People that have Mars in Leo, we like always felt like we are natural born performers. Like I said, we like being in the center stage. We like just getting attention. So our whole life, we always feel like we should be famous. We always feel like we're performers. Like I look at Mars and Leo person like a performer, like a natural performer. Look at Beyonce. You already know Beyonce, her stage presence is A1. You already know that you could tell like she's like born to be on a stage and born to perform. Like she just loves that attention. But we don't always ask for it though. That's the thing. It's like having a Mars in Leo, it's like we don't ask for attention. It just happens. Like it just the things that we do, we automatically like attract people to look at us. We attract people to, we like gravitate people towards us because our placement of Mars, which is our energy of a drive and action, radiates that sun energy. So when it comes to what we do, physically, artistically, it radiates that sun energy, and people are automatically like drawn to it. So this is why if you have Mars in Leo, 100% you should look into doing something for yourself, that you can put yourself out there, that you can perform for people, musician, an artist, YouTube, big time, like anything that you have to be like in the presence of people, and you can like just be yourself, and you could just like, we're like really like natural born performers kind of thing, and we like generate a lot of attention too. We are very like dramatic, low key, when it comes to what we do. Like if you notice in all my videos, I talk with my hands a lot. I could be like really dramatic sometimes. Like in my earlier videos, when I was like really, when I first started YouTube, I was kind of low key, and I was like, you know, a little finesse jiggy hippie. I was very low key and all that. But now that I'm getting comfortable, now that I'm getting attention, it's like all the energy comes out, and like whatever we put our mind to, because we are a fixed sign, or fixed Mars sign, whatever we put our mind to when it comes to action, we like stick to it, and we don't quit, and we like really become fixated and obsessed with it. So for example, this YouTube channel that I have, like this is my passion, this is what I love to do, so I'm gonna be fixated on this thing and understand that I'm not gonna stop making videos for a very long time, because like I automatically have that energy of whatever I put my mind to, whatever I put my energy and drive into, I stick by it, and I stick with it for a very long time. We are very like persistent people when it comes to our passion. Now remember, Leo is ruled by the heart. So whatever we put our mind to, whatever we're passionate about, we are very, very passionate about it. And we like pull, we do things from our heart. So everything that we love is like from our heart. So we look at ourselves like royalty. So everything that we do, we're doing it so that we could show people like, look what I could do, look what I can achieve, look what I have, look what I can do, kind of thing. So we like to put our art to the world, and we like our art, our our action, like our talent, our performance to be admired and adored. Like we like having that attention of people admiring us and adoring us for what we do. Remember, Mars is action, so what we do, we like people that are like around us, and we like people that give us attention like that for what we do, kind of thing. Now, when it comes to relationships though, we definitely have a bad rep of, you know, liking more than one partner at the same time, or because Leo's like all about the playfulness, having fun. We're not really the type to like, especially in the younger years. And actually, I'll talk about the bad parts first. Back in my days, low key, when I was like, back in my beta male days, I'll just keep it like that. Back in my beta male days, we like to put our significant other, our partner, put them on a high ass pedestal. Like I said, when it comes to Leo energy, Leos look at their life like a movie. My life is a movie. I'm the star of the movie. So like, we just like to, everywhere we go, we get attention anyway. So like, wherever we go, we're movie stars in our head. Like, we look at ourselves like we're that royal. Like, we can have a big ass head like that. Understand that. So when we have a partner, we look at that person as the co-star of the movie, a very important role in the movie, and we put them on a high pedestal. So when you do this though, understand that you're putting somebody that's imperfect, the same way that you're imperfect, on a high pedestal. You give them high ass expectations. Understand that if you do that, and that person doesn't meet the expectations, or that person lets you down, you really like feel the effects of it, because you put like a high ass expectation on somebody. You put somebody on such a high pedestal. You became like very dramatic and like, oh, this is the love of my life, and like just everything about Leo is very dramatic. So when you put people, especially people you love, on a very high pedestal, understand that they're not perfect. You're not perfect. So if they like can't meet your standards, you will be let down a lot, and that really affects you low key. But we're also really quick to move on, because we just want to be accepted. We just want to be adored. We just want attention. Okay. So if we're dealing with somebody and they're not giving us attention, like the most important thing for a Mars and Leo person in a relationship, the most important thing is loyalty. Like, we are the kings and the queens. We feel like whatever we want, we should get. Whatever we desire, we should have. If we're choosing you to be our partner, we're in our head, like, this is very egotistical, I understand, but this is Leo energy. In our head, we're like, you're with us, so like, you should know how royal you are for being with us, in turn, I'm gonna treat you like a queen, like a king. I'm gonna treat you royally. You have to treat us, Mars and Leo people, royally. You have to give us the utmost respect, and you have to be loyal. Like, loyalty is like a deal breaker. Like, once we feel and peep that you're not the type to be loyal to us, we're hella quick to like leave and just go find something else, because we like having that person that puts us on a pedestal, because we're gonna do the same thing. We like having that person that gives us a lot of attention, because we're gonna do the same thing to them. So we like making sure that in our relationships, we're like equally giving each other attention. We're equally looking at each other like the movie stars of the movie. We're equally like being like very dramatic when it comes to putting each other on a high pedestal. We like that. We like that showy flashiness when it comes to love and all that. We like having fun when it comes to love. A lot of us do have like a lot of crushes. We also get a lot of people crushing on us, but we have like, we keep like our options open a lot. We like to have fun until we find that one person that's special to us, that one person that we feel like, all right, this is the person that's like, this is my person. And then when we get in relationships, we do that high pedestal thing, but being a fixed sign, we become extremely loyal to that person. So don't look at Venus, I don't look at Mars and Leo people like they players and they hoes and all that. If you're the person for them, they will be fixated on you. You'll be the star of their movie. You'll be the co-star of the movie. And y'all two will be like living like a Hollywood couple kind of lifestyle. Like, we just like to have fun, very playful, very extravagant with our gifts, very like out there, very like spontaneous with things like that. We just like having fun, being flashy. Mars and Leo people, if you can tell by the way I dress in my videos, we dress very flashy. We like attention. Now for me personally, I'm an Aquarius moon, and like I have like Aquarius energy. I'm a life path number 7, which is like the low key number in Myers-Briggs. If y'all know about that, I'm an INTJ. So I'm more of an internal type person. I'm very like, I like my space. I like being by myself. So a person like me, having Mars and Leo, I still get attention no matter what I do. Like, I could walk in a room, not say anything, just being by myself. But by the way that I dress, because I choose to dress like this, because I low-key like attention. I can't help it, Mars and Leo. So we choose to dress the way we dress because we know, like, all right, I'm a royal person. I'm royalty. So like when I walk in a room, I'm gonna have a presence of myself. So we like to dress flashy. We like to wear gold a lot too, because like being royal is like, we look at ourselves like we kings and queens. So like kings and queens back in the day, for me, I kind of like channel like the Egyptian kind of royalty. So I like the Egyptian kind of jewelry, but gold, we look at ourselves like royalty, like wearing gold, like being flashy like that. That's how like we that's how our energy, our presence is when we're in public. Wherever we go, we like just pull people towards us. People naturally look at us like leaders, and we like being in that position. People that are our friends, when we call you our friend, we expect that same loyalty as if like we're dating or whatever, because we look at ourselves, our life like a movie. So if I'm calling you my homie, if I'm calling you my friend, you're gonna be in that movie, and you better be loyal. Like, that's the only thing we ask for, loyalty, because in return, we're gonna give you that loyalty back. We're gonna give you that affection, that love, all that. We're gonna give you all that reciprocal action back. But you do have to give us a lot of attention. I'm not gonna lie. It has to be like, we get jealous quickly, and it's not when getting jealous because like we're insecure or like I don't like who I am, I don't know who I am. It's like we look at it like we are the shit. Like I said, a lot of us are like, some are more or less confident than others. Because I'm an Aries sun, so I kind of have that heightened confidence, low key. But I'm not like an egotistical person with it, because I understand my purpose in life, and I meditate and all that. But some people can be. So like this is for somebody that needs to hear this. Do not be egotistical with your energy. Like, really know how to use your power of influence, your power of shining to help people. Don't use it for yourself. But we definitely do have this thing where we can like just be really egotistical kind of thing. We have to work on that big time. Like, they look at Leo energy as a narcissistic type energy, and I can see why people say that. But if you're a Mars and Leo person and you look at your energy and say like, all right, so I know that I get attention for for things I do. I know that wherever I go, people are going to gravitate towards me. I know that wherever I go, people are going to look at me like a leader, because naturally we just have that presence, like a king of the jungle, the lion. We just have that presence of I'm here to lead, like I'm taking power. We respect ourselves a lot. We stand up for ourselves a lot. Like, we respect you if you respect us. Like, we know how we should be treated. So whenever something goes beyond that, we definitely like are quick to make sure that person knows, like, look, don't treat me like this. Like, don't do that. We're extremely stubborn because we have that fixed mentality. We're a fixed fire sign, so we're extremely stubborn. So understand that if you're the type that tries to like get us by being petty yourself or being stubborn yourself, you're gonna lose, because we are extremely stubborn. We're a fire sign, and once we set our mind to something, once we're fixated on something, we're gonna be stuck to it. So we definitely have to be more open-minded to other ideas and opinions too, because low key, when we have an opinion on something, when we have our mind set on something, we just fixate on that one thing, and we just like keep our mind on that and lock it, and we don't like to listen to opinions from others because we feel like we're royal and we're like kings and queens and all that. So we definitely have to work on being a little more open-minded to other people's opinions. But definitely we are natural leaders. People definitely like to be around us all the time. People definitely look at us and naturally just want to follow us because our presence, our confidence is like A1, because Mars is in Leo. Mars, planet of action, is in Leo, loves to get attention. The sun, the performer, having fun, the playful energy, all that. When it comes to sex, because Mars also tells you how you like to have sex, we look at everything like performance. Like, we want to be the best at everything we do. Whatever we put our mind to, whatever we put our heart into, whatever we put our energy into, we want to be the best at it no matter what. So when it comes to sex, Mars and Leo people want to be the best partner you've ever had. So when it comes to sex, they want to like put on put on a performance for you kind of thing. Like, very have a high sex drive, because a fire sign and the Mars placement has high sex drive. Very fixated, so has like high stamina too. But we definitely like to put on a performance. We could be very dramatic. I'm telling you, everything about us is like over the top, dramatic. We want to be the best. Just everything is over the top kind of thing. So we definitely so Mars and Leo people definitely like to please their partner. Wants to like definitely spoil our partner with a lot of affection and attention kind of thing, because we want that back. We need that back. We low-key crave for that back. We definitely crave like that human affection a lot. Like, we like that and need that a lot. So we give it out, and if you give it back to us, it's gonna be like a perfect harmonious relationship kind of thing. But Mars and Leo people, we are popping as hell. I understand that. If you have Mars and Leo, you already know that you just already feel like you're royalty. So I ain't gotta say nothing about that. Work on the big headedness, and I hope I didn't have a big head too much in this video, because I'm definitely not like that. But I just had to like, express y'all what Mars and Leo is like, and what it's like having a Mars and Leo, especially when you're a low-key person like me. Even if you're low-key like me, you still get attention. You still low-key like attention. I don't want to hear it when y'all talking about, I'm a Leo, Mars, and I don't like attention, or I'm a Leo, I don't like attention like that. You know you like attention. Stop playing. So anyway, so we definitely like attention. Just work on the big-headedness. Work on listening to other people's opinions around you. Work on not being so fixated on one thing, but understand that you have a talent and you're really good at sticking to one thing that you put in your passion to. You're really good at being artistic and being creative. Really good at putting your energy into something, building something, and getting attention for it, because Mars is in Leo, and people are going to automatically admire what you bring to the table. Like, that's real. This is why I love having this placement. This is why, like, we should all be performing somehow, some way. If you have no talent, when I say talent, I mean like singing, dancing, whatever, go on YouTube, and like, you probably have like a lot of pictures of yourself on your phone anyway, a lot of videos of yourself on your phone anyway, because like, we low-key love ourselves a lot. It is what it is. But you should like be performing somehow, being artistic, putting your talent out somehow, because this is like, naturally we just shine like that. Wherever we go, we bring the warmth of the sun with us. Wherever we go, we bring our energy, our playful energy. People love being around us because we're just really like fun to be around kind of thing. We can be a little controlling because, like I said, we're fixed. We like to be the boss, like to be like the kings and queens. So we have a thing where we can be controlling all the time, where it's like our way or no way kind of thing. We just feel like we're royalty. So like, if it's not our way, then it's like doesn't sit well in our head sometimes. So we have to work on that. We just have to work on being more understanding of people around us. Stop having a big head, because naturally we have a big head, is going to happen. But once we can work on that and master that, we have an energy, we have a way of influencing people, once you can like understand that you have that energy, once you can tap into that energy and use that for the betterment of humanity, like what I'm doing with the YouTube, I'm getting attention, but I'm using this attention to help people learn about themselves for the betterment of humanity. Once you do that and master that, you can really have a lot of fun with this placement. Dating a Mars and Leo person, you have to give them a lot of attention. It is what it is. You have to make them feel like they are the king and the queen of your life. You have to make them feel like they are the number one person in your life. Like, it has to happen. If you don't do that, they're going to be like, all right, they're going to go somewhere else where they get more attention, where they get more appreciation, and it's just going to be like another person lost in your life kind of thing. But that was my video on Mars and Leo. Hope y'all enjoyed that. My next video is going to be on Mars and Virgo, so you already know I'm about to go in. If you have subscribed to my channel, you already know fuck with you heavy, for real, for real. If you haven't subscribed yet though, go ahead and handle that one time for your boy. Drink your water, mind your business, and be safe out here. It's your boy Lil Finesse, Jiggy Hippie. I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.